In this video, I will attempt to defeat Iceman. Notice I said attempt. I'm not actually going to defeat Iceman because he is rather difficult. First off, as Navi says, this is a difficult ice stage. The ground is slippery. That's really bad news. I'm not sure what it is about this particular game, but the ice level physics don't seem to work the exact same way they do in other games which have ice levels. Normally what I do for ice levels is I just take small steps, you know, because if you start running, you'll start sliding on the ice, so you know you can take small steps in order to avoid that trouble. It doesn't work so well in this game, as I'll explain shortly. And what you saw just there a moment ago is me using the Cutman suit. Once you defeat Cutman, you can press the L button and switch into the Cutman suit, and use Cutman's special boomerang weapon thingamabobber. It's very nice because this game tells you how many uses of the weapon you still have available to you. And what you can do here is just stand in place and destroy those penguin enemies as they fly at you in order to get all sorts of power-ups, health upgrades, and weapons upgrades. Okay, back to the physics of this game. My strategy, as I said, is to take small steps. It doesn't really work here because if I take a small step there, you'll notice I glide an awful lot, and trying to get out of the corner, taking small steps doesn't work. You actually have to run. So, this game kind of ruins my strategy for dealing with ice levels, which is taking small steps so you don't have to worry about sliding. So that's why I'm not a big fan of this ice level. The physics are not what I'm used to in ice levels in video games. And here we have the disappearing block challenge, which is difficult. You'll notice some of those jumps are pretty much as large as they can possibly be. You know, Mega Man can't make any jump that's wider than these jumps, and he has to make 2 of them for this challenge, which is difficult, but possible to overcome. Simpler is this disappearing block challenge. You just need to memorize the pattern. And once you have it memorized, it's just smooth sailing. But the real reason Iceman's stage is horrible is this area. You have these enemies which float around randomly, and you need to jump from enemy to enemy. And that's tough because they float around randomly, so you're gonna be stuck waiting for a long time for the enemies to become close enough for you to actually jump from one to the other. And in the meantime, if you get hit, you'll fall down and die. And then you have to restart at the disappearing block challenge. Yeah. And look how useless Cutman's weapon is in defeating this enemy. It's really difficult. Okay, check this out. This challenge, see that one block I jumped on top of, which is only there for like half a second? If you're good enough with your timing, you can make that jump and totally bypass the challenge. Okay, so yeah, basically this is sitting around and waiting for the randomized enemies to become close to each other. And you know, you just need to jump and dodge all the various missiles that are being shot at you. Yeah, not much to say. Okay, jump. Now the blue capsule is a weapons capsule, which is why I switched to Cutman, and there's a missile beam being shot at me. Oh, jump! Yeah. Sorry, I had to pause in order to remember which button is jump, because it's not the A button, it's the B button. Yeah. Weird GameCube controls. And hey! I got through the second flying section, the random flying section, just fine. And here I'm having more trouble with the physics of ice levels, trying to get the extra life. I'm going to need that extra life to fight Iceman, but I didn't get it because of the weird physics. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, can I defeat the Big Eye? Yes? No? Yes? No? Oh, ooh, I did it! Oh, no, it's back, it's back, it's back. Run away, no, Mega Man, don't fight him, just run away! Just run away, yay! Okay, here is the room leading up to Iceman, and it is a good strategy just to stand in place and hit the rapid fire button to destroy all the penguins, in hopes of getting life upgrades. Unfortunately, all I'm getting are those orange power pellets. I think they're point pellets. Every time you destroy an enemy, you get some more points, and every time you get those orange things, you get more points, which is great, except points are useless, so why bother? I mean, say if I got an extra life every 10,000 points, then, man, I would be getting points left and right! Speaking of left and right, when you go all the way to the right, the penguins disappear, so now I can't get any more health upgrades. Well darn, let's just hope Iceman is easy to beat even without full health. Okay, Navi, what do I need to do? Adjust the height of the jump. Thanks for the help, Navi. Really appreciate it. Okay, so what I recommend, obviously, is, you know, same sort of thing, just killing the penguins for power-ups, but this time, don't go all the way to the right, just move slowly to the right. And if you want, move back left, and then do it again if you think you're getting too close to the end of the hallway. Like I did right there. And that's the best way to get full health, because you want full health in order to beat Iceman. Because as you can see, Iceman kills Mega Man in 3 shots. I know I should have played this game on easy mode. Aww. Wow, is this video nothing but me standing in place and killing penguins? Seriously? I really should have edited that out. It's kind of boring. Okay, let's try Cutman's weapon. Maybe Cutman's weapon works well. Ooh, Cutman's weapon. Oh. Okay, maybe Cutman's weapon doesn't really work so well. Why am I calling him Cutsman? I don't know. But I see the strategy of maybe jumping over Iceman and fighting him from behind works. The strategy you're supposed to use, of course, is to use the correct special weapon on Iceman, which I don't have. But you can dodge the things that he throws at you. As you can see, it's a predictable pattern. You want to jump in between the first and second one. You know, do a jump like that to the right. And then do a short jump in between the first and second one of the second round of volleys. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see how you can, like, barely fit in between those small little gaps. You can do it. You know, if you don't just jump straight up, if you jump up and to the right and then up and to the left, it gives you a little bit more room so you can actually make that jump. Alternate strategy, of course, is trying to sneak to the right-hand side of the room and then shooting Iceman in the back 100 times. And I died, and of course the game wants to save a record of my failure.